So it's Father's Day weekend, and we decided to take an excursion up to Mount Charleston with the kids. It's a really nice day out. I mean, it's just beautiful weather. Hopefully not too much wind is interfering on the sound of the video, but it's really nice out. So we made it over to the Visitor Center, and we were here when the Visitor Center was first starting to open, but we actually never got a chance to go inside. So this will be our first time seeing the inside of it. It's just really beautiful. It's so quiet. I always think that these are so fun whenever we go to the visitor centers out here because they just tell you what to expect for wildlife. Oh, there's a scary little snake down here. I'm a little disappointed that in all the time we've lived out here, we've run into burrows and we've seen like some of the little mice, but I mean a couple little lizards, but not a lot of wildlife yet. I guess some of this wildlife you don't really want to run into. Okay, what is this?
So this nice gentleman over here shared this with Ewan and I.
Okay.
They give you these. This is polarized art. So if you look up on the glass, you can't really see it.
Okay.
Give it a share with you.
Hold on, let me see.
You can see it through the, but I want you to know what I'm talking about.
All right.
So look up there.
I'm gonna put the shield like this. Oh, it comes to life. Oh, I don't know if it will show through
on there. I see it. Look at that. It's a little.
Look, the colors come.
Yeah, you can see it.
That's
It's gonna
cool.
show you all of the animals.
Yeah, I was just saying that I kind of get disappointed sometimes because we've lived out here for a while. We haven't really seen the wildlife, which some of it we don't want to sneak up on, but we've seen, like I said, burrows, some of the little mice. We've seen the jackalopes.
Yeah, they just said there's kit foxes here. I've never seen those.
Okay.
The donkeys.
This is so
This is
cool.
really unique. You guys have to check this out. This is show you here a little bit through Jess's eyes in a second.
Here, let's see if I can show you guys more.
I don't know if it comes through that well on the. So this is going to show you all of the animals that inhabit this fair mountain area. Hey, this is pretty cool.
This is really cool.
I'll give it a camera.
Oh, thank you. All right, little Easter egg. We always love to find the Easter eggs. And of course they have a little gift shop and you know exactly where the kids went.
This is really cool.
It is. Oh, what is this? Yeah, it's a little Christmas tree with all the pictures of the birds. We're all such a sucker for a gift shop. Like, we really don't need any more gift shop stuff, but here we are. Always. We are under a fire restriction right now. We're under fire restrictions a lot here in the parks. And so you can't have any open fire. That's why we always bring the little propane or butane camp grill. There's actually very few times throughout the year where you can burn a fire, which is unfortunate because you can book all these camping sites. You can't burn any fires. let's head out this way. I told the kids I wouldn't make them be too much a part of the video. They wanted to explore today. So I said, fine, you explore. Mom will go on the other adventure. So this is the area that we've all seen before, meaning the family here. We've visited this section when the visitor center was closed. So I think this was a Cold War memorial. Let me remind myself. All right, yes. So this was the propeller from the USAF 9068. So their destination was to get to Area 51 for a top secret mission, and they crashed. And just puts into perspective, this probably doesn't look that big on camera, but I mean, it's huge, way taller than we are. And then there's this next memorial down here. So Rob, babe, you're the history man.
Okay.
So I was explaining with the propeller, they were, let me turn this around. The flight was a top secret mission. It was heading to Area 51.
So it was during the Cold War.
During the Cold War.
So all the experimental technology that we had, they were heading out there in a big snowstorm and crashed, unfortunately, right here. So this is, I guess a relic to that time, but also a memorial to those people.
And what was this memorial? Is this a Cold War?
This is a Cold War memorial.
Let's get up here. Rob's so much better at the history than I am.
So obviously it was a Cold War, and the silent heroes, of course, the people that we couldn't talk about, that were behind the scenes, that changed the trajectory and did all the work.
So this area is really special. When you come into this area, they do have it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I need my microphone. It's a special area because when you come in, they do list it as a area to have a moment of reflection. But my most favorite part, and again, I'm sorry about the wind, I'm trying to shield it, is with the Southern Paiute. They have a special area here. I'm going to show you guys. It's like what did they call it? Like an energy circle down there.
Yeah, we'll read a little bit more about it when we get down there to get up to speed on it, to give the most accurate information. But it's a pretty cool spot. We were here about a year ago, I think. And
yeah.
They believe this is their, well, they don't believe it. This for them is their origin story.
Right. This is where creation began, here in these mountains. And there's a whole bunch of information as we're walking through. Let me turn the camera around. You hold that for a second. So we have yet to be here when this water's running. So there is like a stream, and there's outdoor fire pits, but we haven't been here when any of that is actually working. And to be honest, I don't know how often it is active. So this is technically, I believe, this is their amphitheater right here. And I know there were some small events that happened. Remember when we were here last time, we made a noise and you could like kind of, oh, I hear it. Woo, woo. Yeah, you hear a little bit of the echo. All right, this is the spot that we're heading down to.
7 stones.
Yeah, it's the, how do we say that? Nuuvi? Nuuvi, 7 stones. This is like the coolest thing, I think. That's a whole new trail.
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe that goes to the walking trail, which is up the
Yeah,
little
I see it. You're
side
right.
of the cliff here.
It's a whole walking trail.
I will tell you, they did a really good job with the visitor center here. It's not a state, it's federal, it's U.S. Forest Service. They have some really cool merch in there, babe.
Yeah, I was saying we're a sucker for a gift shop. It's nice. I always love these visitor centers. So this is faded a bit, but it does tell you some of the origin story here and how they believe this is where life began. And what it did is it brought all the tribes together. Ooh, you even get the little chills when you come in here with all the energy. This is just so cool to me. So it's literally all the Paiute tribes coming together into one field of energy. And then, look, I'm going to harness the power. You have to come over here. So, sorry guys, bee. All right, so right here is where all the energy from the tribes come together, and we touch it, and we absorb all the energy. And I just think that's so cool. So you're supposed to really just stay here and be quiet and feel the energy rushing through you. These rocks back here, these are actually, what did we find out these were? They were quartz or something like that. So it's literally to gravitate the energy, to pull it into the inner circle, to bind all the tribes together. And I just think that's so cool. I mean, you can feel it when you come here. It gets like, you get the little hair standing up on the back of your neck. It's really cool. And then, I mean, just look out to the mountains. You have the Mount Charleston Lodge right over here.
I'll try to get you guys a little bit more accurate information, but there are specific species that only exist in the world in this area because it's so unique.
Yeah.
So you would think that you're in the mountains of Colorado or Wyoming, and for instance, you'd think you'd see a bear, right? Well, bears can't exist here
They can't,
because you have hundreds of miles of
desert
all
barren
around.
land that they can't survive, no water, no
They
food.
couldn't get here.
Right. So there's different predators. It's just so cool. And again, throughout all of this, there's all these walking trails. This is paved this whole trail. This trail when we came dirt. So it's all paved, and there's trails that go way up into the mountain. The paved trail, look at this. Did you see it? It's way down here.
I believe it's ADA for sure.
Wow. Oh, it's just so cool.
So if you're not able to climb or be
Yeah.
a climber, this is definitely designed to,
It's
be wheelchair assisted or very light.
smooth, and it's a more level slope. And honestly, if you did nothing else, if you just came to the visitor center and you didn't even make it up through Mount Charleston, you could do so much here. They have a visitor picnic area. You could have your lunch. You could have a little celebration. We've seen people having birthday parties and get-togethers. You have all the trails for walking. You have restrooms.
Very happy with that chance to come to the visitor center.
I know. Well, I was just saying last year it wasn't open, and so I'm glad we got to see it. All right, we're going to poke around a little bit more, and then we're planning on making our way up into the mountain. We brought our stuff to do a little cookout if we can find a spot. We're going to be going past the Mount Charleston Lodge. We might stop in a second just to show you guys kind of what that looks like. So they do have a cafe. Briella said she wants some frozen lemonade, and the frozen lemonade hits because it's hot. They have a cafe inside that is open 24/7. So if you are up in this area and you need something to eat or drink, the cafe is open all the time. I think we could probably swing a frozen lemonade.
Sounds really good right now.
It does sound good. All right. We drove just about maybe minute and a half, and now we're at the Mount Charleston Lodge.
This place is really cool. I like it up here. The lodge.
Yeah, we've always enjoyed coming up here. And typically on the weekends, they have some sort of craft fair or vendors. We've gotten like little necklaces, and it's very like Navajo themed and pottery, and sometimes different foods.
I was just saying to Jess as we were driving right here, I can see how you would want to spend a weekend here. It's very unique. It's much cooler than Las Vegas. I don't know, what are we in the 80s? High
Yeah,
80s?
it's beautiful, and there's a breeze, and it's just wonderful. We're not getting cooked by the sunlight.
So just to follow up on that, did a quick little Google search for you, babe. Over 700 unique plants and animals to this area. So
Now,
that's
you
pretty
were
cool.
saying something, so even before we moved here, some of our favorite bloggers to watch were Dale and Paula. And they always have so much information about history and statistics and what's going on. I mean, they're just so knowledgeable. And we learned something from them. And Rob was just telling me about the pine cone.
Oh, I didn't realize this.
Yeah.
There are bristlecone pines here in Mount Charleston, some of the oldest living species on Earth. It's a very hardy tree. They only live in the western United States at high elevation. So I don't know if you could actually get to them here. I know they're in the Sierra Nevada, up in the northern part
But they
of the
like
state.
exist on this side of the,
They do
the
exist.
country.
Yep.
So it's very cool.
You saw some butterflies here a couple years ago that you were interested in.
Yeah, there were some butterflies. There's actually a big butterfly population here in Nevada. And if you ever get a chance to go to, what did we do with the kids last year?
Spring Preserves.
Spring Preserves. They have a butterfly exhibit with all the different species, which is just really cool. We had so much fun there. And there's a little train, and you go through a town, and okay, now we're out of the wind. Thank goodness. And we've arrived into the lodge. So this is the cafe area. This is open 24/7. And they have a frozen lemonade. Well, they usually do. I don't know if I see the mixers. They used to have a frozen lemonade and a frozen mocha drink. I don't see the mixers. We're gonna have to ask, aren't we?
We're just talking about being open 24 hours.
Yeah.
It says 8 to 8.
8 to 8. Forever this has been open 24 hours, so we have to correct ourselves. It is now 8 to 8 daily. That's a bit unfortunate. This was always like the little reprieve if you were up in this area or camping in this area even, and you need to come down and get some stuff, like you could come right here. So it's very cool. Do you still have the frozen lemonade and the frozen mocha? You don't anymore? Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
So there's your answer.
All right, so I think that it's just been pared down a little bit since last summer when we were up here. Well, they used to have a really good frozen lemonade. And this is my friend up here. That's my friend. And that's Rob's friend up here. And you can find out your love tester. If you put 25 cents in here, it will tell you what kind of love you have.
I'm somewhere north of here.
There's little massaging chairs. And there is a bar. So you can't go wrong with that.
Nice little slot. We love that little one-armed bandit.
We didn't actually anticipate stopping here today. But it's always good to pop in and see what's changed, because I would have just given you all incorrect information that I now needed to fix. And then they do have the restaurant as well over here to our left. So there's a whole restaurant, and I know right now the big thing that they're trying to promote is their fish fry Friday.
Unlimited.
It's $30, unlimited fish and chips. So if you're in the area, you can come on up and eat your heart out on fish and chips right at the restaurant. But we have a whole excursion to get to. We got to get up into this mountain. We have some hot dogs to cook and some fun to be had. So let's keep moving. So a year ago, we found this little off cove, a little trail off of the main road here up in the mountain. And it comes into a spot where there's a couple sites and some trails. All that we know about it really is it's kind of first come, first serve, no open fire. And you can park here, set up your chairs, do the hikes if you wanted to. These are the signs that are most important when you're coming to a new spot. It's just what you're allowed to do with the fire restrictions. So our stove is okay, which we know. Can't do charcoal or campfire. And then we're literally just going to set up our site. We wanted to try out some of the campgrounds. A lot of the campgrounds up here, you can book them in advance, but they're mostly first come, first serve. And they kind of caught on to people like us who would just like to picnic. And now it is very explicitly signs everywhere saying no picnicking. You have to set up a tent in order to stay, even if you're paying. So we had some spots in mind. We wanted to stay for the campsite for the day because they have the bathrooms. But there is a picnic site right down the road that does have bathrooms if we need it, so not a huge deal. And we have water and everything to wash our hands, so that's all set. And the kids are just going to explore. Rob and I are going to start cooking some lunch. It's just such a beautiful day. So this is our little spot. I couldn't even tell you how to get here. I couldn't tell you. It's just some random spot off the side of the road, and we love it. We've come up here a few times now. So I'm going to help Rob set up, and we'll start cooking. So the kids are off exploring. They said they found a couple trails that they like. And they left us. Rob and I are all alone now. But look, we got our hot dogs set up.
Not too shabby.
It's not too bad at all. Rob has a chair on the rock.
I did bring some proper utensils.
We do have the tongs. We have plates. We have our hot dogs. We're going to do...
The wind is, as long as there's not a lot of wind, this is fine. These little one sterno things, this was fine. What do we pay for this? Like
$24.
at Walmart.
Yeah.
So it's been fine for what it is. Obviously, we'll probably upgrade at some point. But it's basically just on or off. And they don't love the wind. But other than that, it's fine for hot dogs.
When we started doing this last fall, we realized there were some spots we like to go and hang out. And we just got the cheap stuff that was easy to move around and pack up. But now that we do it a little more, we are finding maybe an upgrade in some of the equipment would be good, especially the grill, the little stove. It is hard with just a one burner, especially because we've been wanting to do like cheeseburgers and hot dogs, but it's a mess with one burner. So we do the hot dogs, we'll do some beans, we have chips, and all of our drinks and everything.
We found a little honey hole here. Nice.
Yeah, this is a spot. It's a little spot that we like, and
Somewhere off the beaten path.
I know.
Mount Charleston.
Like I said, I really couldn't tell you where this is. I know there's some trails around here. I just don't know which trails, but we've had a few people come in since we got here who are hiking. So the kids are somewhere up in here, up in the forest. They made walking sticks. And they said somewhere up here there was a pretty good view. I might go explore in a few. I actually haven't eaten yet today. We were on the go since it's been pretty early. I had a cookie and a breakfast of champions, and I said to Rob, let's eat first and then maybe we'll explore too. And we have all of our lanterns and lights, flashlights, everything like that, so we could explore. If it gets a little bit more into the dusk, we'll be fine. But Rob and I are just gonna chill here. I have an ice cold iced tea, having some chippies, waiting for these hot dogs. It's all good. It's beautiful. Sun feels great. We're just relaxing. Not the same.
What do we do?
These are better. We just cooked them on the stove. Now we have some beans cooking in the can. We love our hobo camp.
And then what we did, we had a little hack here. We steamed them back in the bag.
So, cooked them, put them in the buns, put them in the bag, and let them steam. And that way they're staying warm, still cooking while we're eating these. And that will stay for a while, so we don't have to eat them right
And they're
away.
really good.
And they're good.
Bon appetit.
We did it. It's like an ice cold iced tea. And we're going to have some beans. We got chips. We also got cookies and brownies. So it's really a happy Father's Day. I know, Father's Day weekend. There are a lot of flies. We put bug spray on. They don't really seem to be bothering us other than just zooming around our general area.
They're just swimming around.
Yeah, they are. Moving around.
You big bag.
Lisa, she's ready for her third hot dog. She has been hiking though, so gotta keep the appetite.
I have 2 girls.
So we had our cookout. It was starting to get really buggy. It seems like at dusk this happens where like all the bugs just come out of the woods and were swarming us. So we decided to pack it up. It's just about 6 o'clock now, so we've had a couple hours up in this Mount Charleston area. We have our bag of trash. I always take a trash bag with us. And this rest stop, this area that we're at, it's technically a picnic area. I'm trying to remember which picnic area this is. But they have bathrooms and they have the trash dumpsters. Let me see if this says anything. Yeah, I want to tell you guys these landmarks and where I'm at, but from this perspective, it's not actually telling me which picnic area we're at. Let me turn this around. It's literally just a big open parking lot. You have the bathrooms there. It's just funny to have this be a picnic area with no picnic stuff. Anyways, you got the bathroom and the trash, so you don't have to be a litter bug. So at this point now, we're gonna be heading back down the mountain. It's gonna take a little bit of time. You really don't have to travel far up here to start seeing the landscape at all. So we were just at that picnic area. We found something out. We found out from another person that was walking. You have to cross a street, and then there's a path that goes down to the creek, and you can picnic down by the creek. So we confirmed that. So I was gonna say, wasn't much of a picnic area. So I see.
So this right here, this is the basically the North Loop trailhead. If you look here, there's little spots that go around. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, and you can actually see, I mean, it's way off in the distance, but way down in here, that's the road coming up the mountain.
It's really hard to see it on camera.
And this hilltop campground is the one we keep trying to get into. It is always booked. It's so hard to get a spot, and certain spots are first come, first serve only, but they have beautiful views like this at every campsite. One of these days I'm going to get my campsite there. It's just beautiful.
If you get a chance to come up here and you're in Las Vegas and you have a car, we're 45 minutes from the Strip.
Yeah, it's hard to even like imagine it.
You're in a whole different world.
Yeah.
8,500 feet is the
you get I mean, at least for me, because I'm really sensitive to it, I get a little altitude sickness when we come up here for sure. Like I feel a little lightheaded, but I'm doing okay now. I'm staying hydrated. But it's really something to see.
Even if you just grabbed a car, you had a rental car for a day and you wanted to see something unique, I mean, this is
Where it's at, really.
it's unbelievable. But we might show you to another little area. That
Yeah,
we
we
like to
have
go to.
another little area we like to go to. One time we went in the like dead of night. We were just out exploring. Honey holing is what we call it. And we had a bunch of burros come up to us at night. I don't know if we're going to get that same experience because it's still bright out, but it's a cool spot. So I think we're going to stop down there too.
Look at this. Going up there.
Okay. It's hard. I don't want to. The sun's a little bright over there, but let's go see if we can find some burrows. This is the spot I was talking about. This is the Twilight Zone recreation area. When you're out here at night, I mean, you can just see all the stars. And I apologize because it is incredibly windy down here at the lower elevation. But this is where we've actually had a group of burros walk up on us at night while we were sitting in our chairs looking at the stars last fall. So it's a cool spot. There are some trails here as well. But we're gonna wrap up the video. I think we've had a day, and thank you guys for coming along with us.
Thank you guys, appreciate it. Thank you for watching these videos. Let us know if there's some cool places you guys have been to that you want to share with us, that you could suggest for us also to go, because we just want to get out more, do more things.
Definitely. And if you could do us a favor by hyping the video and giving it a thumbs up, and we can't wait to take you on our next adventure, so we'll see you there. Bye everyone.